Alright everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. So the Dizzy trailer just dropped this morning at 7 AM PST. And I'm very sleepy. I got up at 5:30 AM to stream this because I wanted to share a genuine reaction with everyone. If you want to see that, I'll edit in my reaction at the end of this video. Now that we have more footage of Strive Dizzy, I wanted to quickly make a video breaking down her moves. As you may already know, I have had a long history of playing this character in past versions.
Yes! Oh, suck it, Nagai! Oh.
So I'm hoping I can provide a unique perspective on these changes. Oh, and I should mention, my name's Nagai, your Guilty Gear OG-san. A like, comment, and or subscribe is much appreciated. Alright, let's just safe jump right into it. Okay, right off the bat, we notice her voice in English. Sound familiar?
I'm not scared anymore. Now we can face ourselves head on.
My stream mod Garange revealed to me that this was none other than Kira Buckland, the voice actor of 2B. That's super cool because I really like 2B in Nier Automata. Alright, let's take a look at her moves. Going forward, there are several different sequences highlighting a move here or there. In this particular string, we see that Dizzy materializes her wing into something robotic and swings it horizontally. This move is seen in the XX series, the Michael Sword, a signature attack from Justice. In case you didn't know, Justice is Dizzy's mother. This is a neat reference to her mom's attack. In the XX series, Dizzy's EX form actually has a variation of this attack but slices diagonally. Just as a side note, her JH in Xrd also turns her wing a little cybernetic. Honestly, I didn't realize it until now that this could be referencing Justice. If we look at the sequence again, we can see what I can only assume is close slash into crouching heavy slash. It seems to combo this time, as opposed to her previous Xrd version which can only combo on crouching opponents. Okay, going on to the next sequence, we open up with a point blank fire spear, dash up close slash into what I think is standing heavy slash. The opponent freezes, Dizzy summons a fish, and we go into what I'm confident is 6H. In Xrd, 6H was this overhead looking attack, which by the way is a mid but becomes an overhead if you held the button. In XX, it was this big appendage that hits upwards. Alright, let's talk about the fire spear. Notice how the move makes contact while the opponent is crouching. In previous games, the initial hitbox of her fire spear, or actually any spear, did not reach crouching opponents. Also, it looks like up close fire spear keeps the opponent blocking between the summon and the projectile. This was not the case in the older games. The situation afterwards appears positive on block. In the next part, it looks like we freeze the opponent with the supposed 5H. Freezing the opponent appears to be a unique characteristic of Strive Dizzy. It's not really clear how she freezes her opponents. It looks like it's only after certain moves, or maybe there's a freeze gauge that builds up. I guess we'll find out more in the future. And of course we have her Ice Fish, her iconic projectile from past iterations. It appears to only hit once, and as we watch further in this trailer, we can confirm that it's only a single bite. I don't think we'll see the fish do more than this, to be honest. The fish was a vital tool in Okizeme Lockdown in previous games, but with Strive anti-corner Okizeme mechanics like wall breaks and deflect shield, I feel this change is understandable. Alright, pour one out for the fish. Okay, let's take a break from gameplay observations. Have you noticed what kind of flowers Dizzy has on her hair? Or what they might represent? Well, I didn't because I'm a dumb gamer dude and all I see is pretty blue hair. My wife, however, was very observant and looked into what these flowers mean, which I believe speaks to what Dizzy's all about currently. Alright, so we have yellow lilies, which symbolizes thankfulness, joy, and friendship. And we have the white lotus, which suggests purity, rebirth, and strength. I'd say these qualities befit the queen gear. Very demure, very mindful. It appears that she has black peonies on her dress too. In flower language, black represents elegance, formality, and rebellion. The flower itself is for those who think outside the box and starting a new venture, which is fitting since Dizzy is starting a new venture as a first queen gear. Moving forward, here we have counter at 2H into fish summon. What I'm confident is 5k because it dash cancels, and close slash into Michael Blade. Not much to comment here other than the 5k. In previous games, her 5k was this back kick, which was actually a very strong normal for several reasons that I don't need to go over right now. That in itself could be its own video. But now it's changed into a standing version of her previous crouching K attack. This could be a stylistic change since perhaps a full-on back kick may not be fitting for a queen. Not very demure, not very mindful. So this next clip is simply a showcase of her air buttons. From a dust, we see what looks like a JK, a JS, and either a JH or a JD, and then a dust sequence finisher. I want to believe that this is a JD, as her previous versions of JH were her primary air-to-ground enders. This move looks like it has a higher hitbox, making it more appropriate to match with her other JDs, which work as air-to-air attacks to catch foes above her. But this is Strive, so I wouldn't be surprised if things changed up. Alright, in this next clip, we welcome back Mr. Squirrel. Welcome back, Mr. Squirrel. Alright, this is a neat clip. So the Ice Spike does not cause a hard knockdown. In fact, it seems to reset into a restand. On hit, it looks like we have enough frames to dash up and set up projectile Okizeme, different from older games but similar in its own way. It also looks like the ground freezes after the Ice Spike, which appears to affect her forward momentum. Notice how the Fire Spear carries a lot of dash momentum. This slide into Fire Spear is interesting too, and might be a hint on what the command is for this attack. In XX and Xrd, the spear commands are backwards DP motions, so 421S or H depending on the game. It's actually very hard to do a sliding dash spear since you're already holding forward for a dash, and you have to move in the opposite direction to start your backwards DP motion. In the trailer, we see that the Dizzy does this with ease. I feel like this command will be something different to accommodate what we're seeing here. Maybe a core circle forward or backwards, or better yet, a DP forwards motion. You know, I'm probably overthinking this. In Strive, we have a dash macro, so a dash up DP motion wouldn't be too complicated. Anyway, she finishes off with a tick grab. Necro holds the opponent's body instead of taking hold of the neck. The next sequence is kinda wild, and I don't know what's going on here. For starters, she has these angelic luminescent wings. We combo Ice Spike into what seems to be crouching dust. The wings get bigger. We dash up, close slash, Fire Spear. Oh, and there's 2K, and that's it. No further explanation of what these wings are and what they mean. This is completely new. I can only guess that it's some sort of install, but what it does is a mystery. I'll do the YouTube thing and pass the question off to you guys. Any ideas what this is? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, we finished off the trailer with the iconic Gamma Ray attack. The attack animation doesn't finish, so we're kind of left on a cliffhanger on what the rest might look like. Man, this frame is so sick. This clip is so cool. But not just because it showcases Gamma Ray. For the very observant, before the Gamma Ray, you might notice that the Ice Spike hit from afar. In most versions of Guilty Gear, Ice Spike is a mid-ranged attack. The far Ice Spike is only present in her Guilty Gear AC+R form, which happens to be the version where she was the most oppressive and top tier. So we got a little bit of AC+R war crimes in Strive. From what we've been shown, there are quite a bit of similarities to her past versions, but it's very clear that she is supposed to be played different. As an old +R player who has mained her for over 20 years, I get a lot of people asking me if I'm happy with her potential transformation. Do I like these changes? Yeah, I think I do. In fact, I hope she plays way different. When I played Dizzy competitively in +R and Xrd, I had a really hard time switching between the two games in the same tournament. Ice Spike was bound to a different button, Bubble was the opposite directional command, and so forth. I may lose a round before acclimatizing to +R or Xrd. Now in tournaments, I play Xrd Roundfell so I don't get my wires crossed. If Dizzy and Strive plays completely different, that's cool in my books, since it'll make my tournament experience with Dizzy much less complicated. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that breakdown. I'll be posting more Dizzy stuff on this channel, so if that's your jam, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate a like and comment if you have the time. Thanks for watching, I'll see y'all next time. Okay, bye, bye. Yo, show the trail, let's go! There she is. Okay, that's what we saw so far. Okay, just a little teasing us a little bit. Alright, shh. Radiant Dawn. Okay, more stuff. Yo, Necro and Undine. Okay, looks good. Okay. Yo, Mikhail's Blade, I told you! Ice Spike? And the fish, okay. Okay, fish, 2K. Mikhail's Blade, Mikhail's Blade, whatever it is. Okay. She still has her 2K. I noticed that. And there's like a weird 2K in the air. That's why I'm going to JK. Okay, whoa. Grab. Command grab? Oh, the wings? Install? Gamma Ray. Okay, yeah. Man, she's charging her laser. That looks so good. Okay, man, there's so much stuff to look at. Woo!